What if I told you there are amazing things your cat can see and hear that you'll never notice? From catching subtle movements in the shadows to hearing the faintest rustle in the distance, your furry friend is living in a sensory world far beyond our own. In the next few moments, we'll explore the fascinating world only your cat can fully experience. One that's happening right in front of you, but remains hidden from your eyes and ears. Number 13. Ultra-sensitive hearing. Have you ever wondered why your cat seems to perk up at the tiniest sounds you can barely hear? Well, it's because their hearing is out of this world. Cats have the ability to hear frequencies ranging from 48 Hz to 85 kHz, while humans can only hear between 20 Hz and 20 kHz. This means they can pick up on the faintest sounds, like a mouse scurrying or the high-pitched noises of a buzzing insect. Pretty wild, right? It's like they live in a world full of sounds we can't even imagine. What makes their hearing so special is a special structure inside their ears called the cochlea, which is packed with more cells than ours. This allows them to tune into higher frequencies that help them in the wild or even around your home. So, when your kitty seems to hear the rustle of a treat bag from a mile away, it's not magic, it's their superpower. Number 12. Night vision. Have you ever thought why your cat's eyes seem to glow when it's dark? It's not magic, it's all thanks to their amazing night vision. Cats have a special layer in their eyes called the tapetum lucidum. This layer acts like a mirror, reflecting light back through their eyes, so they can see even in the faintest light. It's what makes their eyes shine like tiny flashlights when the room is dim. With night vision like this, cats can see in light levels 6 times lower than what we need. While you're fumbling in the dark, they're confidently moving around, spotting things you'd miss in a heartbeat. Number 11. Ultraviolet light. Did you know your cat can see ultraviolet, UV light, a whole spectrum of light that's invisible to us? UV light sits just beyond the violet end of the visible light spectrum, and while humans can't see it, cats have the ability to detect it. This is thanks to the structure of their eyes, which allows them to pick up on UV rays that we completely miss. So, what does this mean for your cat? Well, they can see patterns on surfaces and objects that we simply can't detect. For example, many flowers have UV patterns that help guide pollinators, and to a cat, these flowers might appear more colorful and detailed than they do to us. Cats can also spot urine trails, including their own, that we'd never notice, which is why they sometimes seem so interested in certain spots. Number 10. Increased peripheral vision. Ever notice how your cat always seems to see everything, even if it's happening off to the side? That's because they have amazing peripheral vision. Peripheral vision is the ability to see things out of the corner of your eyes without turning your head. While humans can only see about 180 degrees around them, cats can see nearly 200 degrees. With this wide field of view, cats can spot movement from almost any direction, whether it's a bird flying by or a toy rolling on the floor. They don't even have to look directly at it. This helps them stay super aware of everything happening around them, whether they're hunting, playing, or just chilling. Number 9. Earth's magnetic field. Now, imagine this. Your cat suddenly stops in their tracks, looks around, and starts pacing in circles. You might think they're just being quirky, but they could actually be sensing something much bigger: Earth's magnetic field. Cats have the incredible ability to detect shifts in the Earth's magnetic field, like a natural GPS system built into their bodies. This helps them understand their surroundings and even find their way around. Just like how some animals migrate long distances using the Earth's magnetic field, your cat may use this hidden sense to get a sense of direction, especially when they're outside or exploring new places. Number 8. Infrasounds. Have you ever noticed how your cat's ears suddenly perk up and twitch, like they're hearing something you can't? Well, they might be picking up on infrasounds, those low-frequency noises that are too deep for us to hear. Cats can detect these sounds from things like storms, earthquakes, or even distant animals moving around, all of which are invisible to our ears. This heightened sense of hearing allows cats to stay one step ahead, picking up on changes in the environment long before we do. When they react to these sounds, it's like a built-in alarm system. alerting them to shifts in the world around them. Number 7. Whisker sensitivity. Why do you think your cat's whiskers are always twitching or moving? It's because those whiskers are more than just cute. They're incredibly sensitive. Cats use their whiskers like built-in feelers to navigate their surroundings, detect objects, and even measure if they can squeeze into tight spaces. Each whisker is packed with nerve endings, which help your cat sense tiny changes in air currents or detect objects they can't see. In dark places or unfamiliar areas, their whiskers help them feel their way around, guiding them without having to rely on their sight, whether it's squeezing through a narrow gap or just figuring out what's in front of them. Number 6. They sense your stress or sickness. The next thing your cat is able to sense is when you're feeling under the weather or stressed out. It's like they have a sixth sense for your emotions. Cats can detect changes in your body chemistry, such as the release of stress hormones like cortisol, or even pick up on subtle changes in your movements or breathing patterns. When you're sick or stressed, your cat might become extra clingy, sitting by your side or cuddling up to you more than usual. They might even purr or act more protective, as if they're trying to comfort you. Cats can read our body language and energy in ways we don't fully understand. Number 5. Enhanced depth perception. Did you ever see your cat jump from a high spot and land perfectly without missing a beat? That's thanks to their incredible depth perception. Cats have a special ability to judge distances with amazing accuracy, which helps them make those graceful jumps and quick pounces. Their eyes are positioned slightly more forward, allowing them to focus both eyes on the same object at once. This gives them better depth perception, helping them determine exactly how far away something is. Whether they're leaping across the room or stalking their prey, your cat's enhanced depth perception helps them move with perfect precision. Number 4. Smelling hormonal changes. Did you know your cat can tell when you're feeling a little off hormonally? Whether it's a change due to stress, pregnancy, or even your monthly cycle, your cat can pick up on those hormonal shifts through their incredibly sharp sense of smell. Cats have a highly developed olfactory system, far stronger than ours, allowing them to detect even the subtlest changes in your scent. When your hormones fluctuate, your body releases different chemical signals, and your cat's nose can pick up on them. This might explain why your cat seems more clingy or affectionate during certain times. Number 3. Reading your facial expressions. Have you ever noticed your cat staring at you, almost as if they know exactly what's going on inside your head? Cats are surprisingly good at reading human facial expressions. They can pick up on subtle changes in your face, like a smile or a frown, and respond accordingly as if they understand how you're feeling in that moment. This ability comes from their close bond with humans over thousands of years. Cats have learned to observe our faces and interpret our emotions, helping them react in ways that make them feel more connected to us. Number 2. Electrical fields. Did you know your cat might be able to sense electrical fields, just like they can detect magnetic fields? Cats are believed to have an acute sensitivity to electromagnetic energy, which helps them pick up on signals that are invisible to us. This can affect how they navigate their surroundings in ways we don't fully understand. For example, when your cat walks around your house, it might seem like they're just casually exploring, but they may actually be tuning in to the electrical currents running through your walls or the devices around the house. This sensitivity could explain why cats sometimes avoid certain spots or appear to be drawn to specific areas in your home. Number 1. They see heat signatures. Have you ever noticed how your cat seems to always find the warmest spot in the house, even if you haven't turned on the heater? Well, it's not just luck. They can actually see heat signatures. Cats have specialized vision that allows them to detect heat, which is an amazing advantage when it comes to hunting or finding the coziest spots to rest. Their eyes are adapted to see infrared light, which means they can detect temperature differences in their environment. This ability helps them spot warm-blooded animals, even in the dark. So when your cat is lounging in that sunbeam or curling up next to you, they're not only enjoying the warmth, but also using their heat vision to choose the best spots for comfort and safety.